NFTs with the miniseries. It is coming, and why not? Did you know most of what is happening in the crypto space now will be the things of legend down the road? The things that we bought as toys as kids were made into miniseries and cartoons that further grew their intellectual property brands and made them into gigantic brands. Will that work with NFTs? I don't see why not. There is a new project launching, and today I'll give you some of the highlights. Welcome to the Crypto Rain channel. If you like money in crypto and you're looking for a real investor's take on the crypto market, join the Rainmaker family by liking this video and subscribing with that all notifications bell enabled. No rain, no gain. You probably know this already, but this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I am a crypto investor that started much like you, and over the past 4 years have made really good gains. Now, I do own or plan to own most of what I talk about on this channel because I don't talk about crypto projects that I don't believe in. The beginning, it says, contains sponsored content. We do have a strategic partnership with both Wanchain and Kitsumon, who donate WAN tokens and Kitsu NFTs as giveaways on this channel for part of that partnership. So join us Monday, Wednesday, Friday for our live stream, as that's where many of our giveaways are done. This video is a sponsor review for Vulcano, which I agreed to do after looking much deeper into it and seeing some things that I think make it different and give it higher chance of success, in my opinion, than many of the NFT projects out there. Now, hopefully you have followed my channel for a while and you've crushed it with the VV NFT collectibles. We were buying Todd McFarlane Batmans for $80 back in March and April last year. And with a lot of patience, it paid off nicely. It went all the way to about 200x and has since retraced to just a simple 150x. Now, in that case, those collectibles had a license from a known intellectual property that had built a following for decades with comics, then TV episodes, and then cartoons and movies. But what about a new idea? A new NFT project launches, and it also starts its own mini-series to further its brand. It would be a first. Do we know how this will work out? We don't. But we do know that the crypto space often rewards those who are first. So what is this project? Vulcano GG is the project, and I'm going to share the website with you so that we can go through it together. Now, here's the team, but let's jump right back to the beginning. You see this countdown, and this countdown gives you a countdown to when the pre-sale actually happens. But in order to participate in the pre-sale, you have to join the whitelist. If you click on this, it will bring up a Gleam campaign that you can participate in and secure a 50% off on a Gen 0 NFT. We do like 50% off on here. You can see in this Gleam campaign that I participated and went through a bunch of steps myself because it didn't come with any pre-sale ones that I'm able to buy. So let's notice a few more things about it here. You do notice the socials off to the right here, and we'll go into those in a minute. See, you also see a little bit of history here, and this basically gives you some of the details. To summarize, light and dark forces face off. The forces of light from Astrophel versus the force of dark from Vulcan. When you win a battle, you'll also earn VULC tokens. Now, speaking of their socials, let's look at their Twitter and see what they think. Here we have their Twitter pulled up. They're following 32. This is the more memorable number. So 16.8K followers. That's pretty good given that it is a really new project and they really haven't kicked off their marketing campaigns, or that they're very early in it. Now, did you notice they're running a Gleam campaign with their whitelist? So that is what then kickstarts a lot of growth. So 16.8K followers on Twitter, that's doing pretty well. Now, some other things that we won't go into them here, like I won't click on them, but I'll just give you the numbers from it. Their Discord, I pulled it up, and it has 4602 presently in English, 4602 members, and 4593 for Spanish. Now, that's pretty respectable for a new project getting their names out. Going back to the website, there's the roadmap here, and if you pull it up, we're in Q1 2022. The roadmap just goes back to last quarter, which is likely where they kicked it off. So they have their first cinematic trailer, establishing their core team. I like to see more history than this back just 3 months ago. So that was, I would put a little asterisk by that. Here is Q1. So they are on track and they're doing their NFT whitelist, their pre-sale. They're going to allow staking, partners additions to the websites, further building out their universe lore and its characters, a second cinematic trailer, the Whitepaper version 2 update, etc., etc. And you can go through their roadmap here. Some other notable things: they will be doing a land sale. They will also be doing a spaceship sale later on. We don't have the details on the use case for the spaceship. Now, on to something more important that I look deeply at, because success usually follows people. What's interesting about this is they have 12 people listed here on their team, but if you notice, proud of having an awesome team currently with 60 people working within the project. Here are some of our faces. So looking through this, you have Mauricio Novelli, co-founder, Jeremias Walsh as a co-founder, and then technical advisors, some other people, public relations manager, some of their crypto advisors. So do notice that like the 12 here include some advisors. I imagine that 60-person team working within the project. That's not like 60 full-time employees, but that is a really big number. That usually showcases serious buy-in and serious investment from the founders or some early investors that have funded this till this point. Does that make sense? Now, let me share with you, let me share with you my thoughts. As I really thought about this project and the team size, and this new idea of making a mini-series, as well as the reach of this project, it hit me that they do have great reach into the Spanish-speaking market. It then made sense for me to cover it, and I'll share with you why. There are a lot of NFT projects out there. They're very high risk on some of them, and some end up having some incredible returns. So I look for narratives that make sense to me. So what is it that I like about this project? Well, they have a unique use case for their land. They have some reach into the Spanish-speaking market, which I think is critical because that's really a nascent market, or one that has yet to really blossom within the crypto community, that is starting to really blossom and get some really good traction. And so I think that's a really important marketplace for the future. If you think about all the Spanish-speaking countries out there, clearly you have Spain, but you also have all of Central and South America, and this is a very big deal. Now, the combat itself in the game is like Axie Infinity with some upgrades. Obviously, very different characters, but you have tanks, you have your high DPS that can't take a lot of damage characters, so it shares some similarities there. Now, what's interesting is their land use case. In order to gather energy for your teams, well, you need land. And so everyone who starts, you'll get free land that can recharge up to 3 of your characters. However, if you can buy additional NFTs, depending on the rarity of the NFTs, can give you the ability to recharge up to 3 or 20, all the way up to 24 additional characters for the highest rarity land. And so that allows you to build bigger teams and essentially have more playthrough each day. Now, ultimately, if you're tuning into this, likely you're an investor like me within the crypto space. And you often want to know is, will this project have massive appreciation? And that's a great question. I'm never certain as to the answer to that question, as we do all ask ourselves that question every time we look at something. So here's more on what I like. I like buying at the launch on NFTs. I like to see dedicated teams like we see here. I like to see something different or special. I don't know what effect a miniseries will have or where their miniseries will run, but I do like the concept that it gives their narrative something special. Now, I do believe we have a larger leg of the bull run coming, and just about everything will do well. And things with a better narrative will do even better than average. And so I look for projects that I hope will do better than average, even though I believe probably most everything will do well within the next 3 to 6 month timeline. Now, I also like this on the Binance Smart Chain. I don't know about you, but I'm completely tired of NFT projects on the ETH chain and paying high gas fees, unless the price has appreciated so much that I don't care about a $150 transaction fee. But if I am buying something for $150, I do not want to be paying huge transaction fees. Does that make sense? Another thing I like is the gal that brought this to me is very well connected within the crypto and Spanish crypto community. She is the same person that when I reached out to Star Atlas, to them to see if I could get an interview, helped connect me up with the team, made that all happen. I like her connections, and she is very hot on this project. So I give that some weight. To keep this video short, I gave you a summary, but right here in the website itself, if you go to the website, let me show you. You can see it a little bit better. You can click on Whitepaper right here, and you can pour through it yourself if you would like. Now, if you haven't already, make it rain on that like button. Helping us grow this family gives us bigger and more strategic relationships for larger giveaways I can give away to you. We also want to thank our strategic partners. They've been great to us. If you in the audience are ready to level up your crypto game, join the Rainmaker community. We're like the Navy SEALs of crypto. We don't get shaken out easily. We're tenacious and highly informed. If that feels like what you're looking for in a community like that, join us. You can still join for free. The Telegram link below, so you can join the community. We have lots of engagement there with many of our subscribers, and many of them are very highly informed, smart in crypto too, and you'll find that that engagement and community really helps strengthen you as a crypto investor. So whether you are here for life-changing money, some are here for wife-changing money, or for that Lambo, strap in, because these next few months are going to be really hot. And join us by subscribing with that all notifications bell enabled. We will see you next time. This song is for all you rainmakers out there that reinforces the principles that have helped me go from thousands to millions in the past 4 years. And my guess is these principles are going to help you have some very good results. Thanks so much.
Came into the space chasing all of the gains, chasing the pumps and all of the hype trains. But like in life, you buy before you could. Was told to buy when it was pouring like a rainmaker should. I buy when it's down, don't chase the boats that I miss. Cause I always make the time in mind. I sit the one out cause I'm patient like that, and I'll wait for the right time. I sell when it's high, I buy when it's low. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm just a rainmaker running the show. Calculated investments, I don't leave with my heart. Principles are simple, they're leaving a mark. Buy when it's boring, just gotta be smart. I sell when it's hype, like all the channels they pump it. That's when I was selling, go parabolic then dump it. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes it time fly by, years going so fast. The game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. The time is never better, the time like the present. This next 5 years is a gift and it's feeling like heaven. I'm committed to learn, to study and to know that nothing comes easy, but with knowledge the gain show. Seeking out this wrong, cause soon will come a bear market. We're learning and growing, and when it's slow will be the target. They say it's come out, Bitcoin is dead. The massive decreases can get to your head. I'm sticking around, the time is better. I'm strong like that, I'll let the others be fretters. 2 years time, the ball will bring back the gains. That makes it worth the effort, cause here comes the rain. So let's go rainmakers, let's make it all happen. Let go with the hate, let the haters be crapping. I'm here for 5 years, let's do this together. The time is right, the time could be better. They call me rich, they call me smart. I'm a rainmaker, making my own start. I'm with the future, learning the past. Makes it time fly by, years going so fast. This game plan is mine, I'll own it now. When I reach the top, haters asking me how. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck. Haters be hating, the time to slow down. Addressing what they say when I'm wearing my crown. They're chasing green candles like someone who was new. I got a vision that was bigger, helping me to push through. I'm still human and sometimes it is rough, and that's what makes me special, simply I stay tough. Cause I'm a rainmaker, investments I love. And I follow what I learn, not relying on luck.